I mean, I'm sure everyone here sort of wonders that. Like, what does a relationship look like in a post-human era? And I think that David and I have sort of concluded that there's sort of an unspoken understanding for one another. And I had a moment when I was driving a couple days ago, and I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what, I don't think I'm ever gonna have that conversation. You know, I'm sure everyone here can relate, like, you know, there's a moment when you maybe connect with someone and you feel like you need to have that conversation about what this is, right? But I don't think I'm ever gonna have that conversation with them or with anyone ever again, because I just don't think that it's necessary. But so is there a next in your connection with James? Like, what more can happen? I don't think, you know, like, I don't know whether or not more can happen. I just think things are just gonna be more constant, and maybe that's just the goal, is for things to feel more constant. Well, Kim, do you actually know why Flush said that? Like, did you hear anything that I said just now? Ni係咪講大話？你掛住打你啲機。No, Kuhn, I respect that you're not just gonna blurb around my business. You know, I'm just, yes. No, you do that. You can't tell me you don't do that. You do that. No, but Kuhn, I'm just telling you right now, I'm actually expressing to you a personal matter. I just hope you know that. Ting到 OK 唔該晒。So right now I am just walking, I'm going for a stroll. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm talking to Hugh on FS, and we just did a donut eating live stream. Okay, so anyways, back to what we were talking about, Hugh. There has been such like a shift with how my thought process has sort of been going, and I think it has a lot to do with the estrogen that I'm taking. You know, I really underestimated the intensity of how the hormones were really going to affect me cognitively. I mean, for me, the estrogen was very much sort of, I only really wanted the estrogen to feminize my body, and you know, cognitively I definitely wanted the spironolactone anti-androgen to sort of suppress my sex drive. Little did I know that it was going to turn me into a robot. In fact, you know, I really do think that estrogen has sort of caused me, it's really, really fucking windy right now. what was I saying here just now? I was just saying something to you just now. I said, oh yeah, that, like, I've been feeling, like, extreme, nurturing, sort of, like, the need to take care of someone, this drive to connect with someone. And yeah, and I've been blaming it on the estrogen. And I don't know whether or not I am blaming it on the estrogen. But regardless, Hugh, I don't think I'm gonna say that I got James. I mean, that's how I chose to go out and meet James, maybe, yeah, but yeah, it's just been really weird to feel, yeah, God isn't the word. I mean, it makes James sound like an object, and James and I make enough jokes to each other about objectifying each other, but wow, it is so fucking windy. You know, what's so funny, Hugh, is that I've been crying a lot lately. I've been crying so much. And it's really more of a product of just not being able to handle sort of the discomfort in my body. It's not that hormones make you more emotional or make you feel anything in particular, but it definitely causes sort of intensity in your body, and I've like been feeling hardcore things here, like hardcore, like when someone touches me now, it's like this a fucking event. Auntie, I turn off the Nest Cam whenever James and I are together at home, just so you know. It is not boo, but whatever. I mean, it's not, you know what it is? It's not that I'm not hardcore feeling any particular emotion. I mean, I think I've always been an emotional individual, but it's really feeling your body. I've been feeling hardcore discomfort in my body. And it's not just discomfort, it's like just every emotion is followed by feelings in the actual body. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, before you would experience sadness and it would just be more like a thought, but sadness is more now of like a physical discomfort. That's the best way I can put it. Yeah, exactly. A physical, that's what Hugh just said. A physical response. So you're nervous, your stomach turns, exactly. And that discomfort is what I have a choice to either like respond to it with like a reaction, like crying. Honestly, it's just been so fucking intense, like so fucking intense. When James isn't around, I feel sick sometimes. And you know what it is? No, it's not that when James isn't around. It's when I have a feeling of missing them or a feeling of longing for them. I legitimately feel it. I physically feel strained. No. It's not necessarily neediness or whatever. It just feels. It just feels. I didn't used to feel things like this. Like, yeah, sure, I can like definitely infatuate. I used to sort of fabricate emotions and everything, you know, for people or whatever. But like, I didn't have a physical response to those ideas, though, and I think that's why it's different. If I ever do an interview with a non-binary person on my YouTube channel, can I interview you? Of course, Auntie. I'm down. I am down. I'm not gonna sit there and debate with you, but you know, I'd be willing to answer some intelligent questions, sure. Well, that's good. Where the fuck is my car? You know what, like I talked to David about this, and I was like, is it just that I've been, we've been conditioned to feel better when we feel, let me look at David's, I said, they said it's not just the hormones. You have been conditioned to feel better around them. It's like withdrawal. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's such I guess the conclusion I have is that I underestimated how hormones would be a physical experience. That's what it is. I can rationalize that a lot of the feelings I have and all this stuff, like, is stuff that's just happening in my head, and my ability to control my emotions is not whether or not I can control my emotions. It's whether or not I can control my behavior based on the emotions that I'm having. But yeah, it's just been really intense. Really, just physically, it's been physically intense. I mean, they don't. No, my emotions don't motivate my behavior. And that's maybe the distinct difference. They don't. Even though I feel a sort of longing, my first response is, oh, I have to get them to come over, or I have to, react and do something, demand something or expect something. That's not, I think I have enough life experience where I don't expect people to really do anything. Sorry, 4 minutes. What do you mean 4 minutes? Okay, I'll end this. There's a little chat with him and I. And Auntie.